Senate Democrats led by Majority Leader Harry Reid just marked a major milestone. They haven't passed a budget in 3 straight years. Way to go. And thanks to entitlements, this year the United States national debt is approaching $16 trillion. Joining us right now this morning is the author of a new book out right now, The Debt Bomb, A Bold Plan to Stop Washington from Bankrupting America, Senator Tom Coburn of Oklahoma. Senator, good morning.
Good morning.
It is a fantastic book. You make a great case why more Americans need to pay attention, wake up and smell the debt bomb because it's about to go off and we're all in trouble.
Yeah. It's going to affect everybody, but it's going to affect young and old. If you're young, you're going to college. 1 and 2 can't get a job now. It's going to be, 3 out of 4 can't get a job. If you have a home, you're not going. The value of it's going to go down. Your retirement, your IRA is going to be worthless in terms of its ability to purchase things. So this is going to have a personal effect on every family in America, and yet it's the most predictable crisis this country's ever faced, and it's something we can solve. We lack the leadership and the courage to do it.
Why is that?
I think a lot of it has to do with people who are bought into the political system, and the next election's more important than the future of the country.
But still, we were talking in the break where you said, we were talking about how essentially the money that our children will pay into the federal system has already been spent. It's already
obligated
on the docket.
If you look, we're obligated for $121 trillion under regular accounting principle, not the way the government accounts it, but the way that they expect you to account your business. $121 trillion if you consider everything in a GDP that, it's 10 years of GDP total, everything going in taxes. So the book makes the point is this is a solvable problem. It's going to require some courage and some difficult choices, but it's immediate and its severity is real, and every day we wait to fix the problem means the pain's going to be significantly worse.
Well, one of the problems is half the country gets something free from the government, and nobody wants to give up the free stuff. So where would you cut?
Well, I've laid it out. $9 trillion worth of cuts.
And it's very clear. You got a blueprint in your book.
You can take $1 trillion out of the Pentagon. You can take significant changes through the $1 trillion, significant changes in terms of entitlements, in terms of making them more effective and work better. You save $1 trillion in interest, and you raise $1 trillion in new taxes.
And you don't talk about raising taxes, but you do talk about closing loopholes and stuff like that.
Well, you reform the tax code. One of the things, if you go back and look at what Reagan did, their reform of the tax code actually generated 4.9% real GDP 4 years in a row. And we're sitting here struggling at 2.2, and that's because people don't have the confidence and certainty about the future, and that goes back. Where's the leadership? Where's the leadership in the Senate to bring up the issues to address these problems? The House has brought a lot of that. The Senate never gets to vote on it. The reason we're not getting to vote on it is because Harry Reid doesn't want his members taking hard votes because they're running for re-election. Why in the world are we in the Senate if we're not willing to take hard votes and then go and defend our votes?
Well, it's pretty clear that the economy is the #1 issue facing everybody these days. So how does Mitt Romney make an effective case to the president? Where's the leadership on this? And to the Democrats in the Senate, hey, Harry Reid, why haven't you done anything?
Well, I think it's an easy case to make if you actually look at history and you look at economics. We've got to quit spending money that we don't have on things that we don't absolutely need. We need to quit. There's $200 billion a year in the federal government in duplication. In other words, programs that just duplicate one another. So you look at all those problems and you say, why aren't we addressing?
And we've got the graphic that shows how much the entitlement spending is going to double by 2050. It's a scary proposition. Somebody's got to pay attention to it. It's all laid out in his new book. Check it out, The Debt Bomb. Senator Tom Coburn, thank you very much for joining us.
Steve, thanks to be with you.
All right, 20 minutes now after the top of the hour. Straight ahead, no secret here. Obesity rates on the rise, but no matter what your weight, the obesity crisis is costing you everything from